Hello, and welcome to a truly transformative kitchen secret that will keep your favorite fruits fresh and delicious for years, without a fridge or any chemicals. Imagine reaching for sweet, juicy plums, vibrant grapes, or even refreshing watermelon in the middle of winter, all preserved with simple ingredients you already have at home. No more tossing out spoiled fruit or losing the joy of seasonal flavors. Today, I'm sharing 3 incredible methods, inspired by time-tested techniques, to preserve plums, grapes, and watermelon so they stay as fresh as the day you picked them. These methods are a blessing for your pantry, saving you money, reducing waste, and bringing the taste of summer to your table year-round. I learned these techniques after years of frustration with fruit going bad too quickly, and they've changed the way I enjoy my favorite produce. Using just jars, water, sugar, and a touch of patience, you can create a stockpile of fruit that lasts for years. Stick with me, because these methods are not only easy but also a gift to anyone who loves fresh, flavorful food. Before we dive in, I'd love to connect with you. Drop a comment below and tell me where you're watching from, your hometown, your kitchen, or maybe a cozy corner of the world. It's amazing to know we're sharing these tips across the globe. If you find this helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. It's a small gesture that helps spread this blessing to others. Thank you for being here, and let's get started preserving fruit like never before. Let's start with a classic way to preserve plums so they stay sweet and juicy for years. Begin by washing your plums thoroughly to remove any dirt or residues. Next, take a toothpick and prick each plum in several places. This small step allows the sugar and water to penetrate the fruit, keeping it flavorful and well preserved. Place the pricked plums into clean, sterilized jars, packing them snugly but not too tightly. Add 2 tablespoons of sugar to each jar. This acts as a natural preservative and enhances the plum's sweetness. Then, fill the jars with cold water, leaving a little space at the top. Seal each jar with a clean, new lid to ensure an airtight fit. Now, it's time for pasteurization, which locks in freshness without chemicals. Place a kitchen towel at the bottom of a large pot to prevent the jars from rattling. Arrange the jars in the pot and pour water in until it reaches the height of the lids. Set the pot on the stove, bring the water to a boil, then reduce the heat and let it simmer for 30 minutes to pasteurize. Once done, carefully remove the jars using tongs and let them cool gradually at room temperature. Store the cooled jars in a dark, cool place, like a pantry or cellar. These plums will stay fresh and bursting with flavor for years, ready to enjoy in desserts, snacks, or even as a topping for yogurt. This method is a simple, natural way to keep the taste of summer alive all year long. Next up, let's preserve grapes with a touch of zest and spice for a delightful treat that lasts. Start with a mix of black and white grapes, about 1.5 kilograms works well. Remove the grapes from their stems and wash them thoroughly to ensure they're clean. Then, take a lemon and scrub it with a bit of baking soda to remove any wax or residues, and slice it into thin rings. In a clean 700 milliliters jar, begin layering your grapes, adding a few lemon slices for a bright, tangy flavor. Toss in 2 cloves for a subtle, warm spice. Adjust to your taste, but a little goes a long way. Continue filling the jar with grapes until it's full, then sprinkle 1 tablespoon of sugar on top to enhance sweetness and aid preservation. Fill the jar with cold water, leaving a small space at the top, and seal with a clean, new lid. For pasteurization, place a kitchen towel at the bottom of a pot, arrange the jars, and pour water up to the lid height. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and pasteurize for 20 minutes. Carefully remove the jars and let them cool gradually. Store in a dark place. And your grapes will stay fresh, flavorful, and ready to enjoy for years, perfect for snacking, salads, or a unique dessert twist. Who says you can't enjoy watermelon in winter? This method lets you preserve watermelon so it's juicy and delicious all year round. Start by washing the watermelon rind with baking soda to ensure it's clean. Cut the watermelon into slices, then chop those slices into smaller, bite-sized pieces that fit easily into jars. Prepare clean, sterilized 2.5-liter jars and fill them with the watermelon pieces, packing them snugly. Pour boiled water into each jar, cover with lids, and let them sit for 20 minutes. This initial soak helps the fruit settle. After 20 minutes, pour the water from each jar into a pan. To this water, add 6 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of citric acid. Stir and bring the mixture to a boil to create a preservative brine. Once the brine is boiling, pour it hot back into the jars, filling them to just below the top. Seal with clean, new lids. Let the jars cool gradually at room temperature, then store them in a dark, cool place. This method keeps your watermelon vibrant and tasty for years, perfect for a refreshing treat in the dead of winter or anytime you crave summer sweetness. These three methods, plums with sugar, grapes with lemon and cloves, and watermelon with a sugar-salt citric acid brine, are your key to enjoying fresh, flavorful fruit year-round without a fridge or chemicals. Using simple ingredients like sugar, water, and a touch of spice or citric acid, combined with the magic of pasteurization, you can preserve fruit that stays delicious for years. No more wasted produce, no more disappointment, just the joy of opening a jar and tasting summer whenever you want. These techniques are a true blessing for anyone who loves fresh fruit and wants to save money while reducing waste. Whether you're savoring plums in a pie, snacking on spiced grapes, or enjoying watermelon in the middle of winter, these methods bring convenience and flavor to your table. If you found this inspiring, please leave a heart in the comments, share where you're watching from, and tell me which fruit you'll try preserving first. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips to make your kitchen life easier and more delicious. Thank you for joining me, and here's to a pantry filled with the gift of fresh fruit, ready to brighten your meals all year long. See you in the next video.